Hello, Team Mentor Food. How are you guys doing today? Great, fantastic. As you all know, I am on a healing journey. I am healing from narcissistic abuse. For many years, I was a target of a narcissist, a clan of narcissists, as a matter of fact. So today's video is about after the narcissist abuse, there is it's vitally important that we spend time alone with ourselves, alone with um, getting to know ourselves, alone with finding out what we've been through, just really diving into what we've been through, and just looking at our life as where is it at today, and where do we want to go. All things I believe are possible with God. I'm a believer, and all things is possible with Him, and we can and we will come up out of this abuse, and we will do just fine. So I know with me, it's so important that I spend time by myself, because I know when I was in the abuse, um, it was horrible, and I thought that, going from relationship to relationship, with men, that I could, you know, somehow get happiness from them, or somehow have joy in my life, or somehow have togetherness in my life, not knowing that no one outside of me could have brought me the happiness, or can bring me the happiness that I can bring myself, and that nobody outside of me can love me the way that I can love myself. So after having gone through this, we have to spend time by ourselves, so we do not pick up or keep picking up the wrong food that we're eating, the wrong habits. If we don't spend that time by ourselves, then we stay in the same mindset of the way we were when we were with the narcissist. So remember, we're individuals too, and we have a life, and we have a purpose, and we have a voice. And unless we spend time with ourselves, we won't find that life. We won't find our voice. We won't find our purpose after such horrific abuse that we've been through. So it's so important that we spend those quality times by ourselves. I know for some it may be uncomfortable, because some people are extroverts, and they have to be around people. Well, I'm an introvert, so it doesn't really bother me to be around people. I go around people, and I enjoy people when I'm around them, but I also am comfortable within my skin to spend time with myself, because I'm starting to see that it is very important that I spend time with myself, because I do not want to repeat, and I refuse to repeat the abuse that I went through so many years of my life. And so that's why it's so important that I spend time with myself, and it's so important that you spend time with yourself too, because that spending time with ourselves is going to set us free in so many areas of our life. And that's what we're looking for on this journey. We're looking for freedom. We're looking to be set free. We're looking to be put on the right pathway of life. And we're looking for our purpose to live this life fully. God woke me up to this narcissistic abuse. And I thank the Lord for waking me up to this, because if He didn't wake me up, or if I hadn't prayed, Lord, change my heart, I would still be in that crazy abuse. And it was horrible. And I'm sure you all know how horrible that abuse is. So based on that, now that we're out, now that I'm out, now that you're out, you must make it a must to give yourself time to be by yourself. Give yourself time. Yes, when you're by yourself, you may want to be involved with somebody. You may feel like you're too lonely, or I'm too lonely and I need to be with someone. Let those feelings pass, and just remember where thinking that you needed to be with someone put you. It put you in a bad place. It didn't put you in a good place. And just look at it as a wound that really needs to be healed completely. And unless that wound is healed completely, your life will just continue to look like a messy wound, that's just oozing out this pus that um, is never stopping. It's starting to stink and all kind of stuff, and then your life is just crazy. Crazy here, crazy there. But now, if you have been awakened to the narcissist abuse, it's time for you to just sit by yourself and just love on yourself, and just know that by sitting and loving on yourself, you are getting to know yourself better, and you're giving yourself a chance. For the first time in your life, you're giving yourself a chance to actually live, and to live a good life. You're giving yourself a chance to not hang around or hang out with the toxic food, or not consume any more toxic food. You're giving yourself a chance to eat healthy food. So spending time with yourself through exercising, through journaling, through just meditating, sitting by yourself, and just giving yourself a chance to know yourself. A lot of us narcissist targets, or and survivors, we didn't know ourselves. We didn't trust ourselves. We didn't believe in ourselves. And based on our deficiencies in ourselves, we were taken advantage of. We allowed ourselves to be taken advantage of, by the narcissist, or by people that were domineering, controlling. We allowed ourselves to be taken advantage of. But it's all right, now, because we're coming out of that. We're coming out, and we're coming into our own self. And spending time with ourselves will allow us to take all our power back, and it will allow us to have a voice and have a say in our life, and it will allow us to not be the prey anymore for the narcissist. We will not be their supply anymore, because we're building something beautiful, which is ourselves. And so we all have a right to live a certain way on this planet. But if we don't think that we have a right to live a certain way on this planet, then we have people that will take advantage of us and take our rights away. Willingly, we are giving our rights away to these people to just continue to take advantage of us. And no one has a right to take advantage of you. No one has a right to take advantage of me. So by spending time alone with ourselves, by ourselves, it may take a year or 2 years, or however long it takes, that we do not tangle ourselves up in another relationship where we think this relationship has the answers for me. We have to know within ourselves that we have all the answers for ourselves, and nobody outside of us has the answers that we can answer for ourselves, or have the solution that we can give ourselves. We can give ourselves whatever we need to give ourselves, and we don't need anyone from the outside to come in and tell us what we need to do in order to get what we need to get. We can give and do for ourselves, and we can follow our own mind and our own thoughts and our own ways. We can do that for ourselves. We do not have to depend on anyone else to do that for us. So that spending quality time with ourselves and loving ourselves, and just cheering ourselves on, and giving ourselves a high five, and patting ourselves on the back, and saying I'm proud of you, and thanking ourselves when we do certain things, and we're proud of ourselves. When we start loving on ourselves in those ways, when it's time for us to be around people or in a relationship, we will attract those same type of people that love themselves, that believe in themselves, that believe in cheering themselves on, that believe in congratulating themselves, that believe in thanking themselves. We will attract healthy people. Well, then we will start consuming healthy food that continue to make us healthy, and to make us lighter, and to set us free. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking for freedom, 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 freedom. In this journey, we're looking for that freedom. We want to stand in our freedom always. We want to eat our freedom plates and be happy. And that is waiting for you and I. And so stay on your healing journey. You are doing a great job. And don't beat yourself up. Don't beat yourself up. You are wonderful and you're in a great place. And you can do it. And you are a winner. You are number one and you are somebody. And don't let anyone tell you any differently than that. Okay? So spend that quality time with yourself because you are worth it. All right? Thank you. I hope this video has helped someone. I hope you guys are understanding what I'm saying. I hope you're enjoying my plates. Because I really do appreciate you. I appreciate those that look at my videos. I really do appreciate you guys. Remember, you are champions and you can do it. All right, this is T Mentor Food. God bless you all and be blessed.